And we're back, ladies and
Oh.
gentlemen. Here we go.
Oh,
We were just having a good rant about Elden Ring, how it's a fun, balanced game.
such a balanced game, dude. I love this game. It's
But
so
I
balanced,
feel-
so easily challenged. It's such a great game.
Buy it for your little cousin.
Yeah,
great
buy it for
gift.
your-
It's really, really fun time. It
Really?
kind of reminds me of what's that Nintendo game everyone
Reminds me of
loves?
Dark Souls, to be honest.
It's a
little
little
bit
like
like-
Dark Souls.
yeah,
I
a
wouldn't
little
say
bit.
that much though. It's kind of
Kind of like
it.
Dark Souls.
A
Though.
little bit, not that much though. No, it reminds me of Animal Crossing, like that level of chill. Like it's
Yeah.
very relaxed.
Animal
like,
Crossing is like Dark Souls.
Yeah, Animal Crossing is probably
It's like
harder.
like the quest version of.
Yeah. It's
of
I think
Elden Ring.
I think it's that level of difficulty. It's very chill, very relaxed.
Mm.
You don't have to stress when you play Elden Ring.
No, not at
You're
all.
never anxious. Like you're just always relaxed.
You're never anxious when you're playing the game.
Yeah,
Never.
no, you never. It's not like you have 70,000 runes because you just beat 2 bosses and you die and you lose the runes and all your progress is lost. I mean, that never happens in the
No.
game, which
No,
is really
it's
good.
such a really chill-based game.
Because that would be shit
Yeah,
if
it
you
would
lost
really-
everything
it
when
really
you
would be.
die.
Yeah. Fuck this.
I don't ever want to play that game again. I don't ever want to
only
play
like-
Elden Ring.
You were telling me before, this is like there's this boss. Yeah, you just finished the game.
I finished the game last night and I broke down in tears and finished off that bottle of whiskey we started
Oh.
last week. Yep.
Lovely.
I crushed it dry, gagged, threw up, and went to bed crying. It's not a fun ending. It's hell on earth.
Respectable.
Took me 3 days to kill the final boss.
Nah.
That's 70 attempts.
Yeah, I'm only like not even halfway through the
So
game.
Michael's just telling me the boss he's up to, and I informed him he's on the 4th campaign boss of the game.
And how many other
I think there's around 20.
20 campaign bosses? Nice.
So you're about 20-ish% through the campaign.
yeah, like I've defeated like over like 30 other bosses, but you're saying that this 20 main bosses?
You've only killed like 4 real bosses.
Yeah, 4 actual bosses are
The
progressing
one-
into the
yeah,
game.
the ones that actually like take you through the story. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a good time.
Hmm.
But I'm glad I beat it because Miyazaki can suck one. I mean, I explained the whole philosophy to my parents that you don't play the game because you want to enjoy the game. You play the game to put the rude finger up at Miyazaki because
Yeah.
he couldn't break you.
He's like, you
You
didn't,
can't break me.
you can't break
Like,
this.
I literally last night when I was on my 72nd attempt and I was breaking down in tears and I was about to quit the game and just
He's like,
break
"No."
the disc, I went, he can't fucking
no,
win.
you can't. You can't.
You're not gonna fucking break me, you piece of shit. I'd used all my items. I had nothing left. I was like, I'm not stopping, dude. I will try forever. I will beat you.
You're not letting me fall.
My dad came in. I went, Dad,
I did it.
I beat the
I beat
Japanese
the
man.
I
He
beat
came-
the
he came in and gave me a fist bump. He went, hell yeah.
I beat the big evil Japanese
It's
man.
you versus Miyazaki.
It pretty
End of
much
story.
is.
Like, that's the whole point of the game. You can't break me.
Oh, it's got to be so. That's literally it. It's the
Hideo Miyazaki.
satisfaction of knowing that you couldn't be broken.
Mm.
You didn't let it break you.
It's the satisfaction of knowing you're mentally ill enough to actually finish the game. Because I finished the game, and you want to know how many people have the trophy on all PlayStation platforms
How many?
that finished the campaign? Right now, it's sitting at 1.1%.
Oh, nice.
How long's the game been out?
Probably about like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks or something.
Yeah,
like
3
that.
weeks now. It's been out 3 weeks,
Yeah.
and 1.1% of people who played it
I've noticed
have
that.
finished the game.
I've noticed that Elden Ring has gotten so much like traction now. More traction than like Dark Souls has gotten.
Well, yeah, of
Before.
course, because of George R.R. Martin writing the world lore. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how they promoted the game, was from the creator of Game of Thrones. So that's why it's way more mainstream. That's why you're seeing all these memes of people being like, me playing Elden Ring and not
Which I
knowing, like what a Souls game is. Yeah.
I like that because now it's like it's an open, it's like a gateway to playing Dark Souls for all these people who have never played Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's like a open letter to lose your mind and be
Yeah,
miserable.
you want to
It's
lose
pretty
your
cool.
mind?
Yeah, do you
after
wanna-
you finish?
Yeah, try Bloodborne next. it's good fun. Curse your mind.
Play any of the other fucking Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
Yeah, whatever it is, too much insight, too much Scarlet Rot. It's in every game, man. Something's gonna curse you and you're just gonna die.
I feel like at the end when everyone finishes it, when whoever plays Elden Ring are probably not going to play all the other games because of that.
Yeah, no, I think most people will play Elden Ring for a few hours and then
And
go, who plays these games?
Who the fuck ever wants to do
Whoever
this
wants to put themselves
to themselves?
through
Yeah,
this?
do want to do this to themselves.
Why would you ever put yourself through this? But you can tell how popular the game is because near the end game, I was still finding like online messages that had 10,000 appraisals.
I love the online messages when it's like, try jumping next to a giant cliff. You're like, yeah, that makes sense.
And you see 30 blood stains around it.
I love these. I still love them. I still love these people
my
doing
favorite one
it.
is the jump ahead
They've
message.
been doing it since Dark Souls, and they're still going.
The jump ahead message always has 10,000 appraisals, and then the guy who says "Don't listen to liar ahead" has like 2. Everyone's like, "You snitch." Everyone's like, "We're not gonna
Don't fucking snitch on him, you fucking asshole."
It's funny.
Yeah, people praise the people who actually
troll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like someone will be like hidden wall ahead, and it's not a hidden wall, and people will praise that. And if someone goes no hidden wall ahead, everyone's like, "Fuck you."
Shut the fuck up.
Stop trying to help me.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Shut up.
It's all big troll. I like the ones that say to open door use an emote, and then you do it, and you feel like a fucking idiot. You're like, did I just emote in front of a random door that's just decoration? You're like, yeah, I'm that stupid.
I'm that dumb to
I'm doing it
that.
30 hours in. I'm still falling for it.
It's almost created a distrust though in the community.
Well, that's why I try them all, because sometimes they're not lying. That's the problem.
That's the thing. It's such a big distrust of the community. Like, I don't know if they're telling the truth or not.
Literally.
I guess I'll have to try it.
I guess I have to use.
I guess I'll grab the fucking emo like a retard.
I guess I gotta use the
make myself look like an idiot.
The clock ticking emote against this door, because otherwise it might open.
It could open. We don't know.
It might open, man. I wouldn't want to miss out, man. Holy moly. Anyway, Elden Ring. Play it, don't play it, don't care. Welcome back to episode 30, everyone. We just got through the I know 30. Wow, we're still going.
How?
We almost weren't, because we almost all drowned in the New South Wales floods on Tuesday. That was really fun.
Oh yeah.
My partner got stuck in the floodwaters that were waist deep, and she had to be rescued, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
Our garage flooded.
Oh, nice.
The apartments down the road, all of their cars were destroyed. They've all been taken to the trash yard. I was like, damn.
Yeah, our kitchen got pretty fucked up.
That sucks penis, dude.
At my place. Like, there's the person who lives right next to the kitchen. Like, we had a flooding in the drains. And so all the water leaks from the walls, and the wall is where his bedroom is. So all the water from the drainage just leaked into his room and just created a massive.
That's gonna stink for like 6 months.
Yeah, it's not the first time.
Yeah,
it's not the first time for him.
Damn.
They still haven't fixed it. I mean,
that's cool.
I was in the kitchen the other day. I slipped over, and one of the people coming was like, "Damn, you should have broke your leg. Could have sued." I'm like, "Damn, you're probably right. Should I just break one right now?"
Just slam your shit against the door frame.
I just break my knee with my palm.
Dislocate your kneecap, and you're like, "Hey, I want a lawyer.
I want a lawyer. Hey, I want a lawyer.
I want a lawyer." I ain't saying nothing to you.
I ain't got to say nothing to you.
I ain't got to say squat.
Where's my lawyer?
Where's my lawyer? Broke my leg. Man, it was like, as the rains were coming down and the house was filling with water, and I could see people running and screaming and cars floating down the street, and all these videos of fences being knocked down, of doors being broken down.
Yeah, I saw a lot of photos. I saw a couple of like Instagram stories of just DIY. Literally, it just looks like a lake. It just looks like a dam. There's all this water flowing down DIY Main.
Yeah, it was like completely.
You see these cars, like all the water's like past like the door, like past the wheel.
Yeah, no, I literally saw a video of someone's car just like literally not even 2 kilometers from my house. Their car just bobbing up and down, floating down the street, just floated away. Bye. $20,000. Bye. Bye, car.
Hopefully they got insurance.
And it's gone, just like that.
That insurance is
mad.
Out.
Bye, car.
Bye.
But I was watching all the mayhem and people screaming, things blowing up, and I was like, how angry are the elder gods? Like, how angry are the elder gods at us?
The Elden Ring.
Like, they've got to be furious, right?
Yeah.
Because we just went from, like, an earthquake.
Dude, it was raining pouring even for like over 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was 14 days without a stop.
Yeah.
It literally went from an earthquake in, like, Melbourne to, like, these massive fires to flooding during a global pandemic.
Come to Australia. We've got it all.
Russia versus Ukraine war. Now there's a new mosquito virus that
There's
is
a new
local to where
mosquito
Michael
virus?
and I live. That causes brain swelling, and there's no cure for it.
Oh, cool. So you get brain swelling and you die.
Like the mosquitoes that are, like, out in that backyard. Like, it's been identified in the area, in the local area.
In the
so,
area you live in.
All throughout, yeah.
Just New South Wales.
Yeah, all throughout, yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And,
Well,
the
I'm
mosquito
informed
bites
about
you,
that.
and your brain swells up, and it pops, and you die. And that's that.
That's that. Your fucking brain pops from a little mosquito biting you. That's cool.
That's the whole.
It's not like
And I literally
you
was
get-
like,
well, at least it's fall now. You know, there's no mosquitoes around this time.
dude, you've just cursed it with a snowstorm. It's gonna be like ice shards flying through the window, piercing our skulls.
Just about to say something. The fucking ice cube through the window. Fucking hits me in the temple.
Goddamn ice giant comes out of the ground.
Yeah, fuck.
I just was like, can you give us a minute, please?
Yeah, a lot of
Volcano
shit's
just
happened at the start of the year.
Yeah, a volcano just blew up. Remember how the whole volcano blew up and we got over that in like a day?
Oh yeah.
Like, we've had volcanoes going off, earthquakes, wildfires, giant flooding. There was flooding so bad in Australia. It was the greatest flood in Australian history. The water was 25 feet deep.
Wow.
Over 20 people died.
In this flooding.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Sucked away in the water.
So-
Dead. Little grandma on her first floor. She couldn't climb on the roof. Her little frail legs broken.
A little grandma.
No, grandma. She got sucked out.
Oh, sweetie, come
I
on.
thought about this. If you're grandma, you're not getting on the roof. Because that's the only people who survived, is the people who crawled on the roof, right? Grandma's not getting on the roof.
Grandma ain't getting on that
Grandma
roof.
ain't getting on no roof.
She be on a stroller trying to get up there. She's like, can somebody help me?
Yeah, what about all the people
And then
in, like,
you see this fucking wave of water coming through down the street, and you're like, sorry, Grandma.
Yeah, peace out, man.
This is it. I got the high ground.
I got the high ground.
Talk about high
Too
ground.
bad your bones are frail, right?
Talk about high ground. What's coming? You know, just
Obi-Wan,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
Oh,
teaser
what a great
trailers came out.
transition. Hey, forget all that shit.
forget all the
Obi-Wan's
bad
coming out.
shit
We'll be
stuff. We've got
fine.
Obi-Wan coming out.
Forget about the literal end of days of
Obi-Wan.
biblical proportion. Hey, dude, Ewan
Hey.
McGregor's back.
You know, you see balance in life. You know, you got all this terror and fucking people dying from flooding.
I don't know if it's perfectly balanced, but it's something.
I say it's a perfect balance.
Yeah, all that death. And then
Balances with everyone coming out. I think that's a fair trade.
20 million dead from COVID. Hey, Obi-Wan, though.
Great, but like Obi-Wan.
It's pretty cool. War in Russia. Hey, but Ewan McGregor's hot.
Ewan McGregor does look pretty odd in that.
Yeah, I think
teaser.
they did a really good job of, like, making him, like, halfway between, like, what he looked like in the Clone Wars and old.
It just looks like he just grew his beard out longer.
Yeah, and they just put a few white ones in there that
Yeah.
aren't there in real life. They're like, make him look a
Got
little bit older.
you got a little bit more wrinkles, but that's what
Yeah.
happens when you age.
That's life, dude.
It's just life.
Yeah, no, I'm keen for Kenobi. It's weird that they
It's
didn't
weird
make
'cause
a
I-
movie.
It's weird because when I was watching the trailer, I was like, I don't feel like it felt like I wasn't looking at Obi-Wan. It looked like I was looking at Ewan McGregor being Obi-Wan. You get,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
Ewan McGregor is Obi-Wan,
Yeah.
it just felt like I was looking at Ewan McGregor trying to play Obi-Wan instead of being Obi-Wan.
actually being Obi-Wan,
Yeah.
even though he was. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's weird because it's been too long, I think.
Probably.
I think that it's so memeified and they're so, like, they're so inescapable, the two, Ewan McGregor and Obi-Wan as a character, that now it's actually happening again. You're like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But he's actually doing the character again. He's actually playing Obi-Wan.
Maybe it's just because I'm like, I miss his goatee. That's why.
Give me that gold.
Give me that goatee
Give me
back.
that goldie back. Give me
It
that.
could be like that.
Give me that.
I mean, he
bright red
sounds,
goldie.
but it just, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited for it, of course.
Yeah, I still find it weird that
But it just felt weird.
Yeah, and it feels weird that that they didn't make a movie. I would love a Kenobi movie.
I would love a Kenobi movie.
I don't know why they're going TV show because I feel like that's.
I don't mind it.
No, I think it's a dangerous move because TV shows are never good every episode. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be a lazy filler episode.
feel
you know
like
what I'm saying?
I get
where
what
it's
you
just
mean.
Kenobi.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be episode 3 or 4. It always is. It's gonna be episode 3 or 4 where it's just Kenobi like.
Yeah, it's always in
talking
the
to a
middle of
yeah.
the season.
where they just go, oh, how do we get 9 episodes? I got it.
Let's
Kenobi sits down and talks to a bunch of unambiguous alien characters that have nothing meaningful to say.
Yeah, same
Just
thing.
do that for an hour.
They have that, that one scene where he's in the back of the truck, like in Skyrim.
Yeah.
I like that scene.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally awake.
So you're finally awake.
I mean, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh, that's that. I know that.
That's that meme.
That's the fucking meme, dude.
It is the
I
meme.
bet how many people are going to make memes about that.
Oh, I don't know. It's probably already happened, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, man. Yeah,
The trailer's already came out.
Yeah,
It came out today.
I mean, I am excited for it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think
The Inquisitors are back. If anyone doesn't know.
Yeah, he's more circular in this.
He's more rounded in this.
Maybe because I'm used to Rebels and Clone Wars, but he had a very the Grand Inquisitor had a very
Big
oval face with a big
hadn't-
chin. Now he's like a perfect circle. He's got a moon face.
Oh yeah,
He's got a big old
he had
moon
a very
face.
like avocado face.
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
He had an oval. He had
Yeah,
a
it was
big
like
oval.
round, really large at the top.
Yeah,
and
and
like
it drooped down.
It drooped down.
But now
yeah.
he's just a perfect circle.
Yeah.
He's got a full-on moon face.
Yeah, it is weird to see it in the live
Tell
action.
me
but
where he is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the helicopter.
spinning lightsaber.
That just immediately, when I saw the spinning lightsaber, it made me think of Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh right,
game
yeah.
Where you actually fight Inquisitors.
Where you
and
actually fight the Inquisitors.
they're
Yeah.
like, look at my spinning
Look at my cool
blade.
spinning lightsaber.
Look at my cool spinning lightsaber, bro.
Oh, excuse me. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at my girlfriend. Will you just give me a bit
Give
of
me
privacy,
the
bro?
freaking brief.
Dude, literally, oh, she just said, "Don't come to mine."
Don't come out. I don't want to ever see you again.
She goes, "I just fake tanned.
I just had a fake town. Don't ever fucking.
I'm browning up, babe. Babe, I'm browning. Okay,
By the way, I don't want to fucking ever see your disgusting face
baby
again.
darling, I need a bit of space." Oh, dude, we don't have to make this episode short anymore because I don't have to leave anymore, so that's cool. I was about to apologize for
that's
being
cool
short.
that you need to address that.
No, it's cool that we can just go long now.
Okay, we
Um,
can go long. We can go longer and longer.
Big long schlong, baby. Let's go.
God, a
I was,
big ass long.
So I'm going on holidays tomorrow. So we're doing this a little bit earlier in the week, and
Didn't you just go on holidays?
went on holidays 4 weeks ago.
You just went about a month ago. Now you're going on a second.
Well, that was 6 nights. This is 2 nights. So
Okay.
this is like a weekend, like
a little weekend
Go away.
getaway.
do a bit of
Do a little bit of
DMT,
heroin. Yeah,
kiss a few
little
alpacas.
acid.
Yeah, I got to tell you about the guy that
The guy?
So
What time is it?
Airbnbs. How do you feel about Airbnbs, Michael?
I love them.
Yeah, you enjoy them?
Yeah, you can trash the place and you'll be fine.
You've been to a few. Have you ever had a bad experience with them?
No, I've never had a bad experience with Airbnbs.
You haven't?
Yeah.
Jealous.
Remember that one Airbnb we had? I recommend that one B&B for my last birthday. I say last birthday.
That one was great. Yeah,
my 20th.
that was your 20th.
3 years ago. Isn't that crazy? Remember how that just before my birthday? I mean, yeah, just after my birthday was coronavirus. Think of that.
Jesus, wow.
Yeah.
We went into lockdown 2 weeks later,
After that, yeah, I was 20. I
After-
turned 20.
and now you're 23.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Give us a fucking break, dude.
Yeah,
As a
bruh.
god, please. Oh, dude, Nelson Thotep, please just give us a breather, dude. You put us through hell, man. We're ready for your forthcoming, please.
Please stop.
I will give you my soul.
I will kill my first child, please.
Please just leave me be.
Let me be.
The torture is eternity. My mind will fracture with the knowledge. I'm cursed with madman's knowledge. That guy. Oh, hell yeah. So literally, I've had a few bad experiences with Airbnbs. Do we need to go get that, or are we good? You want me to pause?
Could probably pause.
Okay, we're gonna pause now. We'll be back.
Maybe they're just like thinking, well, like we let.
All right, we're back. We're talking about beers. I'm actually very interested now. I want to figure out who figured out beers.
Who the fuck figured
out beers? Like, who was just like, let's just squish this stuff up and like leave it and let it like drip and then we'll drink it.
It was Stephen Beer. He was that guy who created the first beer.
It was the first fat yak.
It was Stephen Carell.
That
guy looks like he's drinking a couple of beers throughout his years.
Oh man, when was beer invented? This is actually very interesting to me. I don't know how anything got invented, man.
Man, what did they used to drink?
Like I know how milk happened. Some caveman sucked on a cow.
Wanted to touch another cow's titty.
Yeah,
and
he couldn't
pulled it too hard.
Yeah, and he was like,
and some white shit came out and was like, can we drink that?
Eyes point down. He goes.
His eyes bulged out.
He went.
He looked up. He looked down. He looked at his other friend. He was like,
and he goes, "Are you gonna?
You want to drink that?"
I mean, don't tell. I mean, don't tell anyone.
Well, just keep this a secret between us.
Just between us. And then he leans down in the grass. He goes. And he goes,
dude,
this shit's fire. Dude, it actually slaps. Ooga booga all the way, dude.
You think?
Ooga boogers.
Well, it's white, right? Do you think they differentiate that between their own cum and milk? Do they just?
I don't know how stupid they were, but I think
they
knew the difference.
To see the difference if there was cum or
well,
not.
I know what you're saying. Because how did they not know it was animal reproductive fluid?
Exactly. How did they know?
Like,
if it's the first time
we were probably like just above chimp level when we figured it out.
I mean, but still, it's a new discovery, and it's a white liquid.
Yeah, that's why he told his bro not to tell anyone. He told his caveman bro to be like, he's like, listen, Ooga, you can't tell my wife.
Booga, don't tell anyone.
Ooga, please, don't tell my wife.
All right, Booga.
Ooga walked in on Booga licking up the cow's milk, and he went, "What are you doing?
Don't tell anyone,
Booga. Go out of here." Dude, he goes, no. So what it looks like, he goes, you gotta try it.
Dude, you just...
And he goes, what? Try it. And he goes, just hear me out. And he scooped up a little bit in his hand. He goes, dude, lick this.
And who came up with the word milk?
And he goes, milk. Milkies.
Who thought that this white liquid should be called milk?
I don't know.
It's
dude.
It's just a perfect name.
Yeah, entomology is bizarre how any word ever came to exist. Who just decided any of that? Who decided any word means anything at any point?
Why does it mean that way?
I mean, really, they don't mean anything, right?
Words don't mean anything.
Okay. Beer was invented in the year 3000 to 3500 to 3000.
Did you say milk was invented 3,000 years ago?
No, beer.
Oh, beer.
3,500 to 3,100 BC.
Milk was invented 3,000 BC.
3,500 BC. They invented beer.
Cows didn't exist before 3,000.
Cows were invented in 1 BC. Then we invented cows.
No, they only invented them in 3,000 just before 3,000 BC.
Cereal was invented 10,000 years ago. They were having Cocoa Pops 10,000 years ago?
What?
They had Fruit Loops back then,
They
dude.
had Fruit Loops?
I could totally get through that.
Dude,
10,000 years ago, they had Fruit Loops. That's awesome.
That's crazy.
They had Rice Bubbles. They had Snack Crackle Pop.
They probably had like some fucking flakes. I don't know what the fuck they would eat for cereal back then.
Damn, dude. Like I said, it's Fruit Loops. It literally says here
they
about...
probably wouldn't have cornflakes. They're probably just eating cornflakes, bro. They ain't eating like Fruit Loops. They get that disgusting shit.
Damn, dude. Yeah, they probably buy like the default,
yeah, they keep the
like vegetable holes.
They keep the good cereal at the top shelf so the kids don't get to
yeah, like
it's like, can we have Fruit Loops? Like, no, you eat your fucking cornflakes.
Yeah, you can't have that.
That's from
Luger.
Can't have my Flintstone gummies.
You can't have my Flintstone gummies. Damn, hell yeah. People getting drunk on beer that long ago. What cool guys.
It's crazy. And we're still doing it today.
We're still trying to slow down the pain.
We're still trying to slow down the brain
even
system.
Ooga Booga 3,500 years ago. This is a nice buzz, to be honest.
This is pretty good.
Pretty cool buzz.
When did the...
Because I'm pretty miserable, but this is nice.
And like, who discovered smoking a piece of weed?
That's probably
Match.
older, right? Because
Yeah.
that's more simple, right?
I don't know.
Because you just have to like light it. You don't have to go through like some whole extravagant.
Yeah, dude, you gotta grow it. You gotta make sure it dries
No, but
up.
I'm saying originally it grew naturally, right?
Yeah, but like you still gotta let.
Like like someone just would have like
you don't
maybe
just, you don't just
maybe
grab it off
there was a
the
forest
plant.
fire and Ooga Booga walked through the forest fire and he came out the other side and he went, "Yo, dude, I'm chilling."
You fucking ran through a forest fire and got fucking contact high.
Dude, yeah, literally. Because that's how we figured out how to, like, cook meat, right? Is when we were chimps, we just walked through a forest fire and we went, look at this burnt-up pig. He tastes pretty good.
Let's take a piece of that.
And he went, Bakken. This good. This good Bakken and pork.
Just saw a burnt, like, deer corpse. He's like, hey, I'm gonna take a bite out of that.
Ooh. I love how it came up straight away.
This is the thing. This is the theory of, This is not theories. This is the things, like, people did crazy shit to discover things, you know?
Yeah, so...
Would you today, if meat wasn't, how to cook meat wasn't discovered, would you just take a bite out of some burnt deer?
Yeah,
it's like, who are these bizarre thought patterns that these people have?
It was the dummies of the group, right?
Yeah,
like,
right.
It was like the desperate idiots, like the adults of
That's
the
why
group.
if we existed back then, we probably would have discovered a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, we would have been like, we would have been hailed as
pioneers.
inventors. Yeah, they would have been like, oh, the great ones. Because I would have discovered oysters and stuff, because I would have cracked it open and be like, it looks like a booger.
That's what I mean, right? It's like, it must have been the most outrageous, bizarre
They were the
dummies.
outcasts.
Yeah,
you
they were
know
all
the
that.
guy who drank the cow milk was an outcast. He wasn't the leader of the tribe.
Yeah.
He was the guy who was exiled, and then
the
found
guy
a cow and he went,
guy who invented beer was probably like
depressed.
I was about to
He
say.
was suicidal.
I was going to say, he was probably deprived of his own pain. He's like, how do I numb this pain to get through my
I'm
day?
going to dedicate my life to figuring it out.
Figuring out how I can numb my pain.
How I can numb all of us. He goes, because this really sucks, man. Okay, so here it is. I didn't know this was the earliest, but I did know this. It was used back in church ceremonies in 500 BC.
Oh.
So in 500 BC, there was evidence of cannabis being burnt in the wooden braziers.
So they were getting high in church?
Yeah, they used to put it in the incense candles. They'd swing it through, and everyone would get high.
So what's all this bullshit about smoking weed being a sin?
I know, it's dumb, right? Because they used to go like this.
They used to smoke it up.
They
and
used
be
to go.
like,
They
and
go.
pass it around. Like,
They go. Hey, you want to meet God? Here's one of these. Yo, starts having a panic attack. He goes, "That's God, man. That's
create
God."
psychosis. They would see a natural fucking God.
That's how they figured out if you were sinful or not. If you had a panic attack, they were like, "You got the devil in you."
You got Siri, dude.
Dude, you got to pray more. You
Yeah,
got the
all
devil
these
in you. And all the people who are hella chilled out, they're like pure soul, good
You're
kids.
pure. Dude, you know how to smoke up.
Yeah, because the foreigner would come in, right, and he'd hit it, and he'd be like, the walls are closing in. I can hear voices in my head. And they'd be like, you got the devil in you.
So-
You got to come by and smoke this every day for the next 6 months. We'll get it out of you.
We'll get that shit out of you. Don't worry, bro.
It's the devil's lettuce.
Fucking Joey Diaz.
Just the devil's lettuce. It is weird how, like, most churches and religions were founded on drug use, and now all of them are against it.
Alright, yeah.
Like, why the 180?
It's
Goddamn Reagan.
I don't
Ruined
know, man.
everything. Fucking Ronald Reagan.
They destroy the things that they create,
I know, they created beauty.
and then they
threw it
destroy
all
it. down.
down the drain to make Baptist church about yelling about witches. Dude, you could be an actual witch if you smoked enough.
Dude, you want to be a witch?
You can be whatever you want.
You could literally be whatever you want. Just smoke.
If you have enough, you can literally.
Dude, you want to be whatever you want? Just take a hit of this shit.
Oh, shit, dude, is that a witch?
Is that a fucking witch, dude?
He goes, nah, dude, that's my grandma. He goes, see that cow over there?
Dude.
I'm gonna go suck on its tit.
Hey, man, you see that burnt little deer corpse over there? You want to take a bite of it?
That shit looks.
That shit looks good.
I'm gonna take a bite.
Dude, you dare me to
Dude, take a bite. You dare me to take a bite?
Yeah. Say, do you dare you take a bite?
It'd be pretty funny if I took a bite of that, right? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Dude, I dare you.
No, dude, it's actually pretty
Oh
good.
shit, this actually tastes
Yeah,
good.
they'll start ripping it apart. Oh,
So
dude, so tasty.
Oh man, dude, we probably sound high right now. I swear to God, we're not.
We're not. We just wish to be.
We just wish right now.
We're role playing.
Yeah, we're doing a little role play mode.
Me in prison trying to numb my own pain. Just role playing on stuff. I'm so drunk right now,
Dude, I'm
dude.
so fucking dry. I can't even stand straight.
Holy moly!
Wouldn't
All
it
right,
be cool if I made a shiv out of my own toothbrush and stabbed someone?
you can say out of my own tooth, dude. If I get a few of my teeth out, I can make a hella nasty shit.
I can make a nice shiv, man.
If I take out my dentures, I can stab someone with them.
Who thought the idea of prison, making a shiv with a toothbrush?
Well, Mike, you gotta remember we
mean-
live in a knife culture. Knives are ancient.
No, I'm
More
just saying.
ancient than
You got
everything.
to be a pretty swifty craftsmanship to figure out that.
Yeah, you gotta be a real homebody to
You
be
gotta
able
be a
to
nice-
craft that.
Yeah, you got to be a good craftsman.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to make that.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't
out
know.
of a toothbrush. I know how to
No.
do it now.
Yeah.
You know, have like. I was just gonna say this is like they have like prison tips on Instagram and TikTok now.
Mm-hmm.
It was there. I watched one the other day. It was like some woman like teaches you how to make a shiv out of a toothbrush. It's hilarious.
I'm glad that's important information we all need to know.
Well, I mean, what if we end up in prison one day? I mean, it's bound to happen.
I mean, I've committed a few felonies, so I'm glad I have the info
Yeah,
now.
it's like these informations are right here if we need them.
Thanks, TikTok.
Thanks, TikTok. I mean, it's a pretty helpful. It's pretty helpful. Just
Yeah, I
think
mean,
about it.
I've needed
If
a
you get
shiv in a
yourself
few situations.
in a down situation where you might end up in a prison
If
hole,
you ever get yourself in a doozy, now you know how to make
now
a
you
shiv.
know.
You can cut your
And
way
it's all
out of
thanks
there.
to TikTok.
It's all thanks to TikTok.
This whole thing's sponsored by TikTok.
Hashtag prison users.
This whole podcast is sponsored by TikTok.
Brought to you by China.
Brought to you by China. You know China fucking records everything,
Yes.
even Snapchat,
Yes.
everything.
As you ride it. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. They download the
You ever-
data every 1 second.
Dude, I actually have this thought. Have you had this thought when you're just laying in bed, completely buck naked, and you just pull out your phone?
Buck naked.
Butt naked.
When you're buck naked,
When you're
man.
just butt naked in the fucking
You
bed.
sounded Canadian for a second.
I'm just butt naked.
Listen here, bucko.
But it's just you're just laying in bed butt naked, and you got your phone. You pull out your phone. You got your phone next to your chin like this. There's a clear image right there of your dick on your other side of your phone where the camera is.
Yeah.
You think they're just taking screenshots of screenshots?
They don't want to see it, man. They're going like, they're like,
They just record. But
turn
I'm just
it
saying,
away, dude. Damn.
the people who are on the recording booth are just
Dude,
like,
there's
oh,
one
turn
guy,
that off,
there's
turn
one-
that
there's
shit
one
off.
guy who's been monitoring
Yeah,
your
he
phone for
there's
10
like-
years, and he's
There's
like,
one monitor for every person.
and he goes, oh my, dude, he's on it again. He's pointing it right at, dude, I can't. Dude, and then the boss goes, hey, eyes on the screen, man. And he goes, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
dude, put it away,
I have
please.
this process when I'm butt naked in my bed and I pull my phone out and I have a little giggle. I'm like,
Someone's looking. Yeah.
someone's
Because
looking.
someone probably is at some point.
Someone's probably looked.
Yeah, I don't mind. I guess whatever.
Someone you don't know in this world has probably had a little glimpse at your
I
wiener.
think that's why I don't mind. Like, if it's just, some guy in China
That's
just
kinda funny,
having a
right?
gander. Yeah, it's funny. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, man. It's fine. Have a look.
Just that little.
I would like to meet him, though, and then be like, show me yours.
Well, you seen mine. Let's see yours.
Come on.
It's
Come
only
on,
fair.
It's only fair. Come on. He's not tickling him. Come on, take your pants off.
Stuck. Grab his sides.
No.
Come on. You want it? You know you want it.
Come on, you see mine. You see the worst of me, man. You gotta.
You see the opposite it was. It can't get any lower than that.
You've seen
Or smaller.
the worst of me, man.
Like, I feel bad for you.
Man, yeah, I feel really bad you had the monitor. Holy moly.
Oh man.
I actually just remember what we were talking about before we had our little break there.
I did not know. I don't know.
I was talking about my bad Airbnb experiences
Oh.
when going on holiday. I actually remember.
Okay.
So, first I'll talk about my first bad Airbnb experience. My sister booked an Airbnb, and she said, we can't make it anymore. Transfer me half the amount, and you stay there tonight, if you're free. I went, sick. Half price. moment's notice. It was one night. It was just a Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
I went, cool. So I knew nothing about it. I did not book this. Big rookie mistake. Having no info on the Airbnb.
Yeah,
and going,
that's probably
but it was such a good deal. It was like literally
half the price.
dude.
An Airbnb
it was
stay one
literally,
night.
I think it was like $65, and it was in
That's
a
pretty
really
good.
a really nice area, and it was on like a mountaintop, and I was like, great.
No, yeah, I could see why you would take
That's
that.
why I would take it,
I
and
mean,
I
I can see
didn't
that.
look into it. Naive boy, and I get there.
But this is what we do, Tom.
Yep.
We make mistakes. We fall. What do we do while we fall, Mr. Bruce?
Why do we fall, Bruce?
Why do we fall, Mr. Bruce?
So we can get back on the horse.
Isn't that right, Mr. Bruce?
I failed you.
I failed you. That's what your sister did. She's like, I failed you.
I failed you. Some men
Just
want
wanna
to
see-
just want to see the world burn. Some men.
Just want to watch
Master
the
Wayne.
Master Wayne. Let me
I
see.
failed you, Master Wayne.
Master
I
Wayne.
failed your parents.
You want me to wash your tinkler again?
Do you want me to wipe your taint again?
Should
Mr.
I start the tinkler routine, Mr. Wayne?
Should I start wiping, Mr. Wayne? Mr. Wayne, should I start wiping?
Shall I get the bubble bath ready, Mr. Wayne?
Alfred Pennyworth.
My name's Alfred Pennyworth.
Yeah, so we get to this Airbnb.
And that's the guy who greeted you at the front door.
Yeah, basically, it was this guy in a hippie robe.
He's like, do you want me to start your tinkler washing now?
Exactly,
You
that's
gotta,
the first
you
thing
can't
you
come
ask.
in unless I wash your tinkler.
And he goes, I'm not letting you in.
I'm not
All
letting-
right? You're not coming through my front door unless I give you a good wash. All right?
Every inch.
Close off. I'll carry you in. I'll give you a good wash. Basically,
It's
that's
my
what it felt
personal.
like.
It's my personal favorite.
It's my one rule.
It's my one. I do a good job, I swear.
I don't care what you do in
That's
this
why I
house,
got
but that's
5
the one
stars.
rule.
I got 5 stars on my Airbnb. It says #1 tinkler washer.
Number one tank washer.
Tank washer.
Yeah, so we get there. You know when old guys wear pants that are really loose and you can see up them all the way into their into their
They wear
insides?
They
They go they're like khakis. They go like just below the knee, and like when they sit down.
and they got the high belt.
Yeah, you
put
know
the-
exactly
where
what
the
I'm
belly
talking about,
button
yeah.
is. Yeah,
You see them at the gym, and when they sit on a chair, you're like, oh, dude, it's everywhere. It's
Mhm.
everything's everywhere. I can
Every-
see your organs.
Mm-hmm.
Put it away. He was wearing those pants with a hippie like coat with no shirt. So already immediate red flag. I go, oh, we've made a mistake, and we see him, and we go, we're trying to open the front door, and it's locked. And we see him up on the balcony. We go, oh, we're gonna have to talk to him. We go, hey man, sorry, I didn't want to bother you. The door's locked. And he goes, and he gets up, and he goes inside and closes the door.
He's giving a little fucking heart attack.
And then
Fucking didn't expect you with these.
and we start laughing, and we're like, is this?
Is this real?
Are we at the wrong place? Does he not? He's the owner. He's the guy. And
Is this the right address?
we have his photo. That's the guy. And then his wife comes out and he goes, sorry about that. And she goes, sorry about that, guys. Here's the key. And she unlocks the door. We're like, okay, 2 red flags already. He had no shirt on. He had the old man pants. And now he freaked out when we asked him a
Had
simple
no shirt.
question.
It was covered in blood.
He ran inside and got his wife and was like, go unlock the door for them.
So
Like, he couldn't do that himself. And then, so we get inside, and this was the worst part.
you know what he did when he ran inside? He went up to his wife. He's like, "Could you?
There's
There's somebody on the front door. Can you get it?"
there's somebody knocking at the door. I'm scared.
I shot
She goes,
myself too.
yeah, I got it.
He's like, "Yep." Mm-hmm.
Just knows exactly what he means. But,
Yeah, Joseph, I get the door. Yep, just go back.
But you want to hear the horror of how bad it was? We walk
How
in,
bad?
there's the living room. We got pretty nice, big TV, big couch, bedrooms at the
Mhm.
back. We walk through the living room. There's an open
Yeah,
corridor.
I'm wondering when the story gets really bad.
Yeah. And we walk through the hallway, and there's a staircase.
In the middle of the hall.
A staircase in the middle of the hallway. And it goes right to their floor, right to their living room.
Oh.
The staircase is not long, Michael. It's like maybe 2
Right.
meters. It's a
like
short
it's like a
staircase.
10-case stairway.
Yeah. Straight into their living room where old hippie man and young wife is. Right there. and all that is dividing us and their living quarters where they're staying.
And it's probably it's an open door stairway, so
yeah, and you know
there's no door when it to cut off.
No, there was a door, and this was the weirdest part.
So
it was a glass square door that did not go to the ground or to the ceiling. It was just a glass square door at the bottom of the staircase that said, "Don't open, owners upstairs." I went, "That's it? That's all you did? You could have just put a sign there. The door's pointless
open.
at this point."
Washing tank.
Yeah, washing tank. Don't open door, please. Private abode.
Private abode. $50. $50 a pop.
Yeah, so literally all night we just kept seeing them. They kept coming down. We could hear their conversations. They could hear us.
Oh, that's the fuck.
It was horrible. So we were uncomfortable the whole night. We ended up just leaving for basically the whole night.
we just
went out. Night. Yeah, we just went out and drank. We tried to not be there for as long as possible. And we were going to bed. We could just hear them talking because it was right at the stairwell. They're right there. It's 2 meters away.
No, I get to wash his balls first. Not you.
No, when they fall asleep, the kid is mine.
The boy's mine. You hear me?
The boy's mine. You get a girl.
I get to wash his one. Don't fuck with me.
This poor guy probably just had social anxiety.
Yeah, bro,
like
really
painting him as like a pedophile.
But like, if you have social anxiety, why make your place an Airbnb? If you have that much of...
If you've booked out the house, don't sit outside shirtless.
Yeah. If you knew that people were coming, don't sit out...
And here's an even better one. Get a door that goes to the ceiling. Yeah. Not one that's just halfway. It just stops where I can see your living quarters.
I can see your fucking...
I can see your butt ass running around naked cooking an omelette.
It'd be the best if he was just not even wearing any clothes. It was just butt ass naked outside.
So that was my one bad Airbnb experience.
I think that would have been the biggest red flag if that was the case. I think I would have just not gone in.
What?
If it was just butt naked.
I would still go in? I would have had to have gone in just to find out what's up. Dude, if he's standing out the front naked, I'd be like, oh,
Alright, what's going on here?
He must be Swedish or something. Why is he naked?
You just go to your girlfriend, you're like, it's just a different culture.
Yeah, it's just, babe, they're French.
They're just French.
Babe, they're French. This is just how they roll. They don't wear clothes, babe. Stop being...
It's alright.
Stop being so uncultured.
Let's go in. That's great. They're probably good people.
Hey, man, nice balls.
Dude, nice balls.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Voulez-vous forcer?
I have one rule in this house.
Jingle your balls.
You come in naked, you don't come in at all.
Have you seen my Eiffel Tower?
Oh, God.
Went too far. So that was my one bad Airbnb experience. All the other ones have been good. I think I'm about to have my second one.
A second bad one?
I've got a feeling. So I'm going away for the weekend, just 2 nights.
Normally,
and
when you have a feeling, normally
it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad. There's a gut feeling when you feel it. When you have that gut feeling,
yeah, I think I'm right.
It's going to be right.
It's gonna be a rough one.
Yeah.
So we booked it because guess what? It's an alpaca farm.
What? What?
That's Chad shit, man. Come
an
on.
Alpaca farm.
They have spitting alpacas.
That's what I mean. It's like I just got to spit on you.
How funny is that? I'm gonna take all my mates and put their faces right in front of it.
You scared?
Dude, how many drinks do you think I'll have to have before I spit on one? Like 1?
0?
And then I'll be like,
I would have 0.
Spitting back.
One spat on me, I'll spit on it back. Like you.
That's what I said. I was like, while the owner's there and it spits on me, I spit on it back.
Don't fucking spit on me.
Fuck you.
Fuck off.
Start spitting on all of them. There's 6 alpacas all
chasing
spitting at me, and I'm just like.
That's the thing. They'll probably start all spitting on you.
But yeah, I'm outnumbered. There's 6 of them. There's 6 alpacas.
There's
so.
6 of them?
Yeah, that's what it said on the thing.
6
that's a lot of spit, man.
It says on the Airbnb there's 6 alpacas.
Yeah, and you get you have to take care of them.
What?
Because it's a farm.
Why do you have to take care of them?
So you have to feed them in the morning and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like it's like a fun It's like a fun farm experience.
But why are they trusting complete strangers to have the responsibility to take care of their alpacas?
Well, I don't think it matters because we're there for 2 nights. So
I know, but
he'll probably just put the food out and then be like, "They're fine." I'm sure if we were there for a week, they'd probably be like, "We're gonna check in every now and then."
But that's like the same saying is like, "Hey, can you feed my dog in the morning? I'm not gonna. This is like my place, but can you feed my dog?"
Yeah, it's
weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it's different.
So I don't know you.
I don't know why it's different with Fire Isles. You're right. I would be weirded out if they said, "Can you feed the cat?" I'd be like, "What?
Yeah.
Why do we have your cat?"
Yeah, why the fuck do we have your cat?
Because it's like because it's like a weird, like kind of exotic animal that you don't hang out with a lot, you're kind of like, sure, I'll feed alpacas. That's
spit on
cool,
it.
yeah. I'm more just waiting until I get drunk and try ride one or something, because they're big. Like they're not small creatures. They're pretty.
I mean, they could ride.
Yeah, you could ride it.
You could ride it, yeah.
I'm lying. I could jump on.
You could. You literally could probably jump on it like a horse.
Yeah, literally ride it across the farm estate. But so
You just everyone is like, where did Tom go? You hear this fucking gallop in the background. You got a 40 and a blunt in your mouth. You're like, hey,
as we ride
motherfuckers.
past, we're both spitting.
Hey,
Spitting
you
at the
spit
window.
on everyone else.
I'm like, Julio, spit.
We have become blood brothers. We are bonded.
I am bonded for
I
life
am
with this
bonded
alpaca.
with life with this creature.
He is my friend, Julio. Julio, spit.
Spit on them. You run off to the sunset.
That's why we're going. It will be fun. But
That would be fun. That would be fun.
so basically, we were talking about the New South Wales floods at the start. So we were worried about getting there and if the house had been destroyed, right, by the floods. So we call him, and first off, he's very funny. He didn't know
Very
how
funny man.
he didn't know how to speak like a human. He goes, "Ah, yes, with the floodwaters, very good drive to work each day, have very good health." And we're like,
Right, speaks in
riddles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally, the first message he said, I went, guys, it's the Riddler from the new Batman movie.
Hey guys,
That's who the owner
it's the actor from the new Riddle from the new Batman movie.
So, and we all thought it was funny, right? Because we said, how's the flooding? And he said, I'm in good health. And we were like, that wasn't... What does you being in good health have to do with the question?
Yeah.
That was how he said the flooding's not bad. He said, I'm in good health. That was how he answered the question. We're like, how's the flooding? He goes, I'm in good health. And we're like,
So you're not worried about
we're
the
like-
flooding?
we're like, okay,
You
so
weren't
it's not
affected by
bad.
it?
And he goes, I drive to work.
So did it affect you?
So could you get to work? And he goes, sun's out. We're like,
You're dodging the question.
you're, is the house underwater? House is fine. We're like, okay, house is fine. Can we get there? He goes, drove today. Got there. We're like,
Misleading man.
yeah, we're like, okay, this guy's a little goofy, but he's old. Like, he's definitely really old. So we're like, maybe he just doesn't
He's
get
just got a bit of
technology. Yeah,
a-
he doesn't understand punctuation or grammar and texting, right?
Yeah, he's just
Like,
got
it's whatever.
Alzheimer's or something.
So this
I
goes
mean,
on. This goes on for about 2 days. Funny texts about the flooding and whatnot.
I
Like
bet you
just
say
chatting to
funny
him.
texts.
Yeah, like, and just just funny things where he's not speaking proper English. And then this happens. He goes, by the way, before you come to my house, I expect you to read the house manual and the house rules. I've sent them both to you over email, and every guest attending the house is required to read both to their full extent. When you arrive, you will be tested on both the manual and the rules, and I will throw in a trick question to make sure you've read it. If you have not read it, you will not be staying at my house.
This man is insane.
Remember
You're
how
dealing with you're dealing with a past asylum person.
Do you remember how the first text I told all my friends, he's the Riddler? He's actually the Riddler. He said, I'm going to throw in a trick question, and if you fail,
That's right.
I execute you.
He literally played a game. He was playing a game
Yeah.
with you.
And this text was really articulate and really well spoken.
That's what I'm saying. He was literally playing a game for you.
Yeah, he was playing us along, like, when people, like, pretend to have bad English?
Yeah.
That's literally what he was doing. Like, he was literally just, like, dragging us along. He was like...
No, he's literally dragging you on for the game.
Yeah, it's like... So, yeah,
he's
here it
literally
was.
the fucking Riddler from the Batman.
It was 29 pages.
What's the price for your small eye?
What's the price for your blind eye? Justice. The answer's justice. So...
You say that. He goes, what's the
Justice.
true question? He's like, justice.
Oh my, justice. So there was 28 pages.
20.
You heard me right. 28 pages in the house manual.
You're dealing with a psychopath.
Yeah, a psychopath,
You-
an insane person who's
Yeah.
going to murder us when we arrive. Oh, and by the way, most Airbnb owners don't do this. They just leave the key somewhere. He goes, I'll be there,
Or
and
they
I'll
just,
make sure I meet all of you.
Or they just go, these are the house rules. House rules. Fuck.
Or they leave it inside or something like that.
They do that, or
Yeah.
they go, they send you it It's
Yeah.
2 pages, and go, these are just the house rules. I hope you can follow them.
There's normally like 5. Yeah, it's like a page.
It's
yeah.
a page or 2.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
it.
2. Maybe 2. 28. This guy's throwing us with 28
How many
pages.
fucking rules are there? 150?
Yeah, and he
Don't-
goes...
Don't breathe unless you have to. Don't shit in the toilet.
Yeah, so... And it's just weird that he goes, I will be there when you
can't come in unless I
arrive.
tinkle your taint first.
Yeah, I gotta
That's
tinkle-
probably one of the rules. You probably haven't read that one yet, haven't you?
Gotta tickle your taint.
Yeah.
That's the true question.
That's the trick.
Where do I love to tickle the most? He goes, you have to figure out
What's
the riddle.
the truth for your blind eye? Tickle my taint. Correct.
Where do I like to tickle you? The taint? He goes, correct.
Correct.
Have a nice day, guys.
He just fades into the bushes.
He goes back in the house. He goes, oh no, I'll be here the whole time. I'll be staying with you guys.
He leaves in the morning. He leaves a note. It says, "To Mr. Deuce."
I saw that you broke Rule 34.
Oh, it just leaves like little notes everywhere.
Yeah, so he wants to be there when we arrive. That's already weird, like awkward. That
Wants
he wants
to be there when you arrive.
all 6 of us. He wants to meet all of us before he leaves and gives us the house. So he can test us.
Man's a mistrusting old man.
Yeah, okay. And then look at this.
Can't deny it. Can't hate him for that. Probably fought in the Second World War.
Well, I made a
Saw lot
joke
of
and
shit.
I said, well, when your only friends are 6 alpacas, you're probably a little disconnected.
Yeah, you're probably a little disconnected to society.
Yeah, one of the rules is do not bring children. That's one of the rules. It just says do not bring children.
What if you're like a 35-year-old adult who has 2 kids who are 5 years old?
Nope.
You can't have them?
You cannot
Gotta
bring your
leave the-
children.
Gotta leave them with your crippling old 80-year-old grandma?
You gotta leave them with the alpacas.
You gotta leave them outside with the alpacas.
You want to see rule 2? This isn't a joke. I'll show you the photo. Rule 2. Respect. Wait for it.
I want to see the whole list.
Respect thy neighbors. Michael,
Say I.
Michael, he actually wrote thy neighbors in the rule book. That's in the manual book that he sent us.
Wow, yeah, he's
He said respect thy neighbors.
I want to look at this whole list.
So this is rule 2 and 3. I can
And he said
get up the email if you want, but
Oh, this is just
that's
a
just
screenshot.
a screenshot of the funniest ones. Yeah,
You can stream music from the internet by browsing their extensive internet
he's
radio.
just an old man, but
It's literally an old man.
It's just like
He's-
so.
He's
weird.
he's an old man. He's been disconnected from society for
Yeah, he
over
doesn't
30
he
years.
doesn't live with anyone. He doesn't have a wife or
And he thought
anything.
how to make extra money was make an Airbnb.
Yeah, respect thy neighbors.
Respect. Yes, respect thine. Doesn't even. Why? Why? Okay, what does this say? What does this other say? If you're not familiar with the New South Wales law, it is an offence if another neighbour can hear electrical amplified
Yes.
sound equipment.
Yes. He said that he will personally fine us if we use speakers, essentially. If we use speakers.
After 10 p.m.
Yeah. He said he'll fine us if we use speakers after 10 p.m.
It's not your,
Like if I use a Yui boom.
but it's
After
not,
10
it's
p.m..
not your property.
Nope.
How is he gonna fine you? Well, he's gotta go
He's
fucking.
insane.
He's literally insane.
He threatened us with, I think, 17 possible fines that could happen.
Our boss speaker. I love how he capitalizes boss speaker.
Yeah, boss speaker.
The boss
The
speaker.
boss speaker.
How does he even know what that is? He's
He
fucking
Googled it.
85 years old.
He Googled it.
Yeah, he probably
What's
had
the
to.
most popular speaker? No, he just typed in speaker and
The
that came out.
He's giving instructions to the stove and pots and pans.
Yeah, to everything, Michael. It's why it's 29 pages.
20. Okay, this is 20. Rule 27.
He's out of
28.
his mind. Yeah, read the one about read the one that he said about where he was like, what was he saying in one
This
of
is
the rules?
28. Communications we hope you enjoy your stay at Albach Cottage. If you have any questions or compliments, then we will try to respond in an efficient and fair manner without delay. Cool. Who's we? Does he live with someone else? Oh, yeah,
Alpacas.
Alpacas, right,
Alpacas.
yeah,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Well, that's the end of the manual. Oh my god, yeah, literally 28 fucking rules. The fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah, he's out of his mind, dude.
In the event that you are in breach of any of the conditions and there is a claim against us for any loss or damage, that's normal. That's so weird.
Yeah, I want to show you the. Here, I'll show you the one where he said, "I'm gonna tell you a riddle."
Yeah, show me that one.
It's literally the most insane thing, where he literally. Yeah, so you saw how many rules there were.
28.
Yeah.
Or was that more?
No, that was just the first page, I think.
No way.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not kidding.
That was
My poor girlfriend had to read it all, and we were all like, "Tell me you skimmed it." And she's like, "No, he's gonna test us." And we were like, "We'll hit him with a shovel if he tests us on a 28-page." That's so unreasonable, right? So unreasonable to be like, "I'm gonna do an exam."
Hey, Michu, he's wearing a fucking green coat and a green mask with glasses.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dude, he's gonna have
he's
a
gonna
question
be the
mark cane.
fucking, yeah,
he's gonna come out with a cane. He's gonna have a question mark.
He's gonna have a fucking purple mask,
Batman,
with red hair.
What's blue and black and red all over?
That's blue, black, and red all over. Batman.
Helicopter. Okay, yeah. So look at this. Before you arrive, all 6 attendees must read the entire manual. He sent it to each of us, Michael, not just the person booking it, like normal. Which is normal, just to send it to the guy who books and pays,
Which
right?
was just you, right?
Yeah. So the person who sent the check.
Did you have to give him their information?
Yeah. He said, "Give me their emails. They all need it." Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. And I said, "I'll send it to him. Relax." And then he goes, "Before you check in, we will test that you have read the property house rules within the house manual. If you could please confirm that you've done this, that would be great. There will be a trick question upon arrival."
A trick question.
Upon arrival, there will be a trick question.
This isn't a This isn't a primary school fucking English test. Why are you giving us quiz? We just want to stay at your fucking alpaca home,
We
bro.
paid him thousands of dollars. There's so much money.
Thousands of dollars.
It was so expensive. It's a nice house.
So you're saying if you get this trick question wrong,
He's gonna shoot us. Yeah, he's gonna
kill
kill
the
us.
fucking face.
I was talking to
You
the people.
say the trick answer. Goes wrong answer.
Wrong answer. Heads or tails, kitty cat.
Fucking is Two-Face.
He literally is gonna say that.
He's
He's
literally
gonna
a
shoot
Batman
me,
villain.
and then he's gonna ask my girlfriend, "Heads or tails, kitty cat?"
Fucking gets a coin that has fucking an ash side and a fucking clean side. The fuck?
He's gonna feed us to his alpacas.
Yeah, he's gonna cut you up to little pieces and feed you to your alpacas.
Yeah, literally, dude. I was telling the people we're going with, I was like, I really want to get it wrong, just to see what happens. I'm so curious what he'll do, because he just left it vague. He's like, "You better get it right." That's all he said.
What happens if we don't?
I'm so curious. I want to get it wrong. I'll let everyone else get it right. I'll sacrifice myself,
Yeah.
and I'll just be like, I don't know, man, blueberries. Just see what happens.
Fucking gasses you, locks you up in a cage, fucking plays Saw games, some shit.
It'll
The
be
fuck
like
is this?
it'll be like Split. He'll chloroform me in the back
I would have
seat.
just been like, "Sorry, man, can we get a refund?"
I'll be like, "Can I have the
I don't wanna
thousands of dollars I paid to be here?"
Yeah, I'm just here to stay a night or two. I don't need any riddle
Hey, man,
questions,
You
man.
have a really nice house, so I paid a lot of money to sleep here for 2 nights.
We really don't need any riddle questions
the
just
rest
so we
of
can
this-
stay here.
I read the rules.
That's fine.
If I break them, fine me. Isn't that fair? Why is there an exam?
What's the...
What's happening?
It's a weird quarrel. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, man, but at least he's in good health. I mean, that's good, right?
Hey, man, yeah, he's in good
I'm in
health.
good health.
He
How's
had
the
a-
flood? Good health.
He drove out of...
My wife died, but I'm fine.
my wife died, and all she left me was 6 alpacas.
I lost 13 alpacas, but we're fine. Yeah, you know how you paid for the alpaca experience? They're all dead. They all drowned.
Oh my god.
Imagine if we get there, there's all just these dead, bloated alpacas, and he goes, "Oh, I forgot to mention, they all drowned."
You see all these skeletons of alpacas. You go, I'm
He goes, "Are those dead alpacas?" And he goes, "No, they got the question
Because
wrong."
he's got a sheet and he hides them.
He goes,
You weren't meant to see that.
and he goes,
Are those,
"Hey, boy, those aren't alpacas."
are those human skulls?
And he goes, "Yeah."
No, we don't need to look at that.
He goes, "They got the
Crosses the
question
sheet.
wrong."
These are the people that got the question wrong.
He goes, yeah, well, mate, these
Who
guys
is
are
this
the ones who
guy?
got the
Fucking
question wrong, eh?
fucking massacre? What
He
the
is,
fuck?
man. It's literally a Saw movie.
He's got. You got to open.
Watch
the
him look like the guy from Saw.
Yeah, no, you got to see him with a fucking skin mask with a chainsaw, and he opens the door. You open the door. Fucking standing with a chainsaw goes.
Dude, he's
saws you
also-
up.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
There you go. It's literally the
Where-
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
We're
There you go.
we're 45 minutes from town.
Yeah. Oh, nice knowing you.
Yep.
That's fun.
This is going to be the last
This is
episode,
episode 30.
guys.
At least
What a
we
good
hit
way
it.
to end the episode. This will be the last one because I'm going to be murdered and fed to
Yeah. Well, at least
6
we ended
alpacas.
on an even number.
Yeah, that's nice. That is good for my autism. That's good that we ended on
fucking
episode 30. All right, we will not see you next time.